Hey, what's up? It's your boy Loner, and I've just gotten a lot of requests on how I do my twixtor in After Effects, or just in general. So today I'm gonna be showing you how to do twixtor, make it all nice, smooth, and sexy. So I have just this clip here. This is just a clip from Darling in the Franks, but it's like nice and like not a lot of motion, and that's what you want to look for in clips. Like fight scenes, you don't usually want to put twixtors on it because then they'll get lots of warps, and that's not good. Let's grab twixtor. So you have twixtor right here, right? You need to just put that on there, and so you got twixtor up here. And so what you need to do is you need to find out your anime's frame rate, what it is animated at, and most of it is 23 frames, or it's like exact numbers 23.976. So 23.976, right? So you have that's what your anime's animated at. Most of them, like almost every single one is. Also, always put your motion sensitivity at 100. And then you want to go in, and so you're gonna go in frame by frame and see how many frames in between each time the person moves. Does that make sense? 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. So she moves every 3 frames, right? So you want to go over to this, your 23.976, and you want to go divide by 3. So what that does is it puts up this number, and that's how many. That tells the twixtor to blend the frames every that amount of frames. So now if we look at it, or let me render it real quick. This what we'll do is we'll make it nice and smooth. So it's you can go up to like 60 FPS, but I edit at like 24 frames. So now that's really smooth. So there's like not really like a lot of like choppiness like that before. That was before, and now this is after. Really smooth. So that's how you just do twixtors on just normal clips. Just any clips that you don't want slow motion. Now for slow motion, what you want to do is you want to let me get rid of that. That's just the beginning. Sometimes that'll happen if the scene before the scene that you have will warp into it, and you can just cut that out. What you want to do is you want to put this in a new composition. So Control Shift C. I'll bring up this. You want to move all attributes into new composition. Then you can just name this whatever. I just name them Twix. And then you want to go in here, and then you want to bring your line stick. I don't know, timeline. Oh, and this it also change. You need to change it back to whatever frame you had before. And then you want to go to the last frame, the end, like the frame that has nothing in it. You go back to here, and you can just cut that out, because it'll bring it to. It'll keep your timeline in the same place as your first composition. So it'll just cut out all the access that's like doesn't have any footage in it, right? All right. Now for slow motion, you want to. I use time remap. So to pull that up, you can go here, time remap, or you can just click on your clip, Control T. That's what I do a lot. So it'll bring up this, and how time remap works is you select keyframes of the frames you want, if that makes sense. So if you set a keyframe here, just set a keyframe there. That frame where you set the keyframe will be whatever you put the keyframe. I don't know if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. So how I do my slow motion is this is where she's moving her head. I take that, and I take where I wanted her to stop, and then you can just click and drag that to wherever you want it, and that'll make it slow motion after it renders or loads in. So it'll be in slow motion. And to animate the velocity of it, all you gotta do is select the keyframes you want, press F9 to ease them in, and then this curve chart, graph chart thing, you can animate it through here. If you press like the squiggly, the thing above your tab key, it opens it up into this big thing. This is what I like to do for my keyframes. So you can animate them all like with more precision. You know, just adjust it to where you want, like that. And then you want to, if you want the motion to like start and then kind of chill out in the middle and then start up again, this is just what you do. So it kind of goes like that and then it goes straight back up. You never want to have your velocity be straight like this, because if it's flat like this, that'll mean nothing's happening. It'll just freeze, because the time, it's like time is this way and then speed's that way. So if you just let it chill like this, the speed will just stop. So you don't want that to happen. So you always just want to have a little bit of depth or curve, so it'll look like this. Here, let me render that up. There we go. And like that. And you can also obviously like make it more drastic. Something like that. That'll make it a lot more seen that it's slowing down, I guess. So like that. And speeds back up. So that's how you do. That's how I do my twixtor. Now, if you want to like just cut that axis off because we don't need it. I keep pressing Control Save, bro. Muscle memory. All right. So if you want to add effects, what I like to do is I just open up a new thing, effects. I make a new composition, then effects, and then I put all my effects on this one, or like just scales. It's a lot easier to do, so we just scale that like that, bring it back to there. I don't like to mess with the time remap because sometimes it glitches out, so it's always just safe to put all your like effects and stuff on just a new composition. Shitty scale, but I mean, it was fast. The Control Save, bro, muscle memory. Oh well, that's how I do my twixtor. It's just nice and smooth. Come on. Just, you can up it as many frames as you want. It can, like, this is how you get like 60 FPS anime, 144 FPS anime, bro. Whatever you want, this is how you do it. Thanks for watching. Peace out.